Hi, this is Lou Pett from the International Bunch with top hints and tips to help you improve academic marketing impact. Thank you so much for joining us today for the fourth instalment in this series to talk about top hints and tips for Facebook organic engagement. Let's get started. Right, let's talk about Facebook algorithms and top content tips. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to receive updates when we post content and share our channel with your network. You'll also find more information in the description. Okay, so Facebook's newsfeed algorithms have made it more challenging to generate the kind of organic reach that brands and businesses used to enjoy a few years ago. Despite that, there are still great opportunities to reach and engage with your target audiences without the need for paid advertising. We need to understand Facebook's algorithms to discover how we can make best use of it. Many of its international users will be your target audience. So say, for example, there'll be academics on there. But it is worth noting that at the moment, China, Iran, Syria and North Korea have banned Facebook. There is enormous value in reaching many of your target audience in the right way through Facebook. So I want to now talk about some stats. Now, as Facebook changes quickly, it's important to keep abreast of recent demographics, usage and trends. Let's get started with the stats. Facebook attracts 2.45 billion active global users every month, and that is 1.62 billion visitors every day. 41.3% are from Asia Pacific and 10% are from North America and Canada. However, 48% of advertising revenue comes from North America and Canada. 94% of Facebook ad revenue is from mobile, which demonstrates the importance of mobile optimization. Now, the average cost per click benchmark in Facebook is $1.72. The silent generation, so users aged 65 and over, are the fastest growing age group, with millennials still being the highest total percentage of Facebook users. There are also few teens that are using Facebook, and if we think about the other type of social platforms out there like TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr and Reddit, we can kind of understand why. There's so much choice for them. Facebook Stories have 300 million active users daily, and Facebook videos get 8 billion views per day. 85% of users watch Facebook videos without sound, and we know that to be true with Twitter as well, because Twitter has a really high stat as well, and that's covered in our previous video. Facebook users are 4 times more likely to watch live streaming than recorded videos. And Square videos, well, they get 35% more views than landscape videos. So now I want to look at the basics. What do we actually mean by Facebook organic reach? And actually, how does it work? And also, what strategies can you use to grow your organic reach? So we're going to look at that now. Facebook defines organic reach as how many people you can reach for free on Facebook by posting to your page. Basically, you post something on your Facebook page in a timely manner for your network to engage with. The only thing that content has cost you is time and effort. Now, there could be great ROI to measure if the right people have engaged with the content how you intended. Remember, we've talked a lot in previous videos about niche. For instance, offering a comment to test the temperature of your audience's thoughts in relation to a hot topic, so Plan S, or more pragmatically, clicking on a link to download a lead magnet like a white paper or an author toolkit. But we know it's hard to get the kind of viral reaction to your content that you might have done in 2013, 2014. Why? Because it's unlikely that your intended audiences will see the content you post in their respective timelines. Why? Because there's just so much content posted on there by businesses that Facebook had to find a way of managing it and also monetizing it. Without management of content flow, Facebook would virtually become unusable. And who wants to use that? So users would just abandon it. The average organic reach of a piece of content is down to as low as 5.5% according to the latest figures. So if you only have a couple of hundred followers, only a tiny proportion of them are going to see the content you post, unless, that is, Facebook deems it worthy of the audiences it is intended to reach. So without going into too much detail about Facebook algorithms and how they work, how can marketers working in the academic and scholarly space ensure that their Facebook content is actually seen? Signals. Signals is a means by which Facebook weights content and ascertains whether it will be interesting or relevant to the user. The factors that signals take into consideration are: who is the user close friends with, and how often do they interact? What kind of content, so thinking about videos, links, photos, does the user seem to interact with more than others? How important to them are the specific Facebook groups they've joined? If it's a friend of a friend's cupcakes business that the user hasn't engaged with since, let's say, 2015, so a few years, there's very little chance of their content appearing on the user's feed. How interested are they in seeing content from specific pages they follow? So let's think, puppies that do cute things Facebook page? Yes! You know that users are definitely going to be interested in that one and pretty much look and engage with the content every day. That local basket weaving page your mum invited you to join in 2016? If it's not your thing, maybe not so much. So here are some top tips for making sure that your content is relevant and has the best possible chance of reaching your audiences. Post content that gets people talking to each other. So start conversations and debates in the communities that you want to reach and engage with. What are they interested in? Even if it's not strictly academic content at first, and it's really good to actually mix things up because fun content gets more engagement anyway. So start posting about what people will be inclined to share their opinion on. One-way content that doesn't encourage conversation, well, that's just going to fall on a stony Facebook ground. Timing is everything. When you're in the communities of Facebook, when are they communicating with each other and at what type of day? When are they most likely to engage with you? Now you need of course to be mindful of when you're posting and actually is this at the right time for your target audience. So if you're looking to target academics in New Zealand and you're posting during the day in the UK when maybe they're asleep or it's late at night for them, your content at the end of the day is just going to get lost in the noise of Facebook. And it's not just that your efforts have been wasted because of timing, but Facebook will also deem your future content irrelevant because you didn't give your intended audiences the chance to see or engage with it. A standard rule of thumb in respective time zone that you want to reach is that if you're doing a B2B brand Facebook posts, those actually perform best between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. And if you're doing B2C brand posts, those perform best midday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. But do make sure you do research when is best for your specific time zone and for your target audience, in case the standard rule of thumb is very different. Also, I want to look at posting regularly. try not to take a rest from posting content on Facebook if you can avoid it. Facebook and your audience like it when you post consistently, and we know that that is a common theme throughout social media. Use a social media content scheduling tool like Hootsuite, Buffer, Zoohoo, etc. I mean, there's lots to choose from, but these will help you. Posting regularly and consistently will pay dividends in the long run. Variety is the spice of life. You will of course need to post just text sometimes, but we know how much more images, GIFs and videos attract attention and engagement than text. And what about downloadable assets like white papers and toolkits? Facebook loves video. In 2019 it said that it will be prioritising quality video in news feeds. And if you're making video for your communities, this is something that you really need to be thinking about. Make video that people search for. Make video that will keep your communities coming back for more. That video was great. Could you follow up with another one? Make sure your video content is original. And make sure it's video that people stick with for more than a minute, and ideally actually for more than 3. If they leave before then, Facebook won't think of it as high enough quality, and its algorithms will effectively mark you down for it. If you can produce video that is useful and entertaining to your communities, you'll be onto a winner, because those communities will love you for it, and Facebook will reward you by making it more prominent in the newsfeed. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you managed to take some really good hints and tips about Facebook. Please do let us know below if you have any comments and questions, or actually if you're looking for us to cover any specific content in these series. Make sure you subscribe to receive regular updates when we post new content. Thanks very much, and bye for now.